Alright guys, this is my 1965 Unimog. The fender's cut off of it. The frame is absolutely perfect. There's absolutely zero rust. It's like all original on the frame itself. The body, like most of them, the fenders had a few rust holes in them, so we cut those off. And then the corners of the cabs have a little bit of rust in there, so I plated it out with these ammo can lids. Nothing too serious, just a little cosmetic. So I riveted some ammo cans. There's no rust there. That was just for the machete. I built this bed on the back of it to make it more usable. It was a radio truck before, and that's a SA200 set on the back. It's about an 1,800 pound welding machine. So it's got both fuel tanks hooked up, and the fuel gauge works. It's got a fold out ladder. All the fluids have been changed, the axle fluids, the transmission fluid, and the oil last year. It ain't got no hours on it. I just use it around the farm, even though it's, like I said, it's tagged. The back of the frame here, I cut off the pintle hitch and welded in this rear assembly with a receiver hitch. It's more usable. Both the rear tail lights work and turn signals. It's got a full top light off of the radio box. I've got mud flaps that go with it. The tires, you can see they got all the tires are cut. The backs are cut like a bogger cut, and the fronts are just, like, I don't know what kind of cut that is, but they're different and opposing. All the little chain boxes and stuff I put underneath there, and the battery box. It's got two interstate batteries in there. Fuel can mount. The tire chocks. This is a gun rack mount. The gun rack mount there. Here's the interior. I've got some seat cushions on the seats. The seat bottoms, I've got some tears in them. The driver's seat does, so I got the duct tape on there. The ignition switch, I just got a screwdriver in it instead of the key. 18,893 kilometers. The hand throttle works. I got a choke mounted right there. Pretty cool knob on there. All the four-wheel drive works. Cable lockers work. Everything works. There's an ammo can mount right there. There's your intake tube. A bunch of mirrors. Windshield's new glass. It folds down. Pop the hood. Yeah, look, there's a little bit more rust in the, like I said, just, it's not deep, it's just like cosmetic stuff, which you know anything about these things, you know. There's the rust from the back. That's the worst spot where I put the, like I said, I riveted the ammo can mounts back there. See, transmission, we got a new muffler on this thing too. Really sound machine. I mean, no leaks or nothing like that. Pretty low hour Unimog. Here, I'll fire that. Everything forward gears work. It's 6 forward, 2 reverse. No problems at all. It's really tight. I've got another video on YouTube of driving it down the highway at like, I don't know, 75 kilometers an hour or something like that. 65. Top speed is really like 45 miles per hour. It's not really for speed. It's really low geared. Get a look under the hood. pulled the intake tube off because it's been sitting in to get it started. The generator works. It makes power and charges. Most of the gauges on the dash work. The fuel gauge works. The light for charging works. So we got fuel gauge working. We got the oil pressure gauge working, and the speedometer works. There's that charging light will dim. See it dimming when the RPMs are down, and then you rev it up, it goes away. So there you go, horn works.